U.S. President Donald Trump has announced a 10% tariff increase on Canadian goods, citing a dispute with Ontario's government. This move comes amid rising tensions over Ontario's recent advertising campaign targeting U.S. trade policy. Ontario's government funded a $75 million ad campaign that aired during the World Series. The ads featured clips of former President Ronald Reagan criticizing tariffs. Trump argued these clips were taken out of context, misleading viewers about Reagan's actual stance on tariffs. In response to Trump's objections, Ontario Premier Doug Ford agreed to pause the ad campaign, but only after the weekend's games concluded. Despite this, the ads continued to run during the series, further escalating the situation. Trump called the ads a fraud and a hostile act, justifying the sudden tariff hike. He stated the increase was necessary to counter what he viewed as unfair and misleading messaging from Ontario's government. In 2025, U.S.-Canada trade relations have experienced renewed tensions. This latest chapter began when President Trump abruptly ended trade negotiations with Canada, citing a Canadian ad campaign as an unacceptable provocation. The decision quickly escalated concerns on both sides of the border. At this stage, it remains unclear which Canadian goods will be impacted by potential U.S. action. Many Canadian exports are protected under the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, or USMCA trade rules. This protection adds a layer of complexity to determining which products could face new restrictions. Canadian officials, including Prime Minister Mark Carney and trade ministers, have emphasized their preference for diplomatic engagement rather than escalation. They have consistently stated that open dialogue is the best path forward, despite the recent breakdown in talks. This development marks another sharp turn in U.S.-Canada trade relations, raising questions about the broader impact on the USMCA agreements. The situation remains fluid, and both countries are closely watching how these tensions will affect future trade dynamics.